Archangel Michael says, do not be deceived by the whispers around you. There are voices that twist the truth, spreading words like wildfire. They say you look like something you are not, but their eyes are blind to your true form. There is a storm brewing, a battle between truth and deception. The words they use carry weight, pressing into the air like an unseen force. But you are more than the illusions they paint. Archangel Michael says, let no falsehood shape your reflection. The world tries to sculpt you into something else, but your essence remains untouched. Their words may echo, but they do not define you. They whisper, they murmur, they spread their version of your image. Some believe it, some repeat it, some let it seep into their minds. But the truth stands firm, unmoving against the tide of rumors. Type 333 to receive the truth that cannot be shaken. Every step you take, there are eyes watching. Some with admiration, some with envy, some with doubt. Their gazes attempt to mold your reality, but your essence is beyond their reach. They say you look like something, someone, a shape that fits their design. They press it onto you like a brand, a label that sticks. But your form is yours alone, untouched by their limited sight. Archangel Michael says, break free from their illusions. They may call you names, define you in ways you never chose. But the power within you cannot be contained by their shallow words. There is energy in their voices, vibrations that seek to change you. Some words sting, some words linger, some words try to carve into your soul. But you stand, unshaken, unmoved, unchanged. Type 777 to receive strength against deception. They paint images of you in their minds, sculpting a form that does not belong to you. They speak with confidence, believing their words shape reality. But their vision is flawed, their perception limited. What do they know of your true essence? What do they understand of your spirit? They see a surface, but they do not know the depths of your existence. Archangel Michael says, let their words scatter like dust in the wind. They may try to bind you with false descriptions, but their power is an illusion. You are not what they claim, you are what you choose to be. They do not know the energy within you, the force that moves through your veins. They do not understand the fire that burns in your spirit. They see only the shell, never the true form. Type 999 to stand in your true light. The world is full of voices, speaking without knowing. They assume, they declare, they spread their versions of reality. But their words are only shadows, fleeting and weak. You hear them, but you do not have to accept them. You feel their weight, but it does not have to press upon you. You are more than the sum of their judgments. Archangel Michael says, do not let their words become your reflection. The mirror they hold up to you is cracked, distorted by their own limitations. You must see yourself through a clearer lens. The image they paint is a lie, a mask they try to place upon you. But your true form cannot be hidden, cannot be reshaped by their hands. You are beyond their understanding. Type 111 to break free from false labels. They claim to know you, to describe you, to define your form. They use words as if they hold power over your being. But their knowledge is shallow, their vision incomplete. Your existence is not confined to their assumptions. Your presence is not limited by their descriptions. You are something greater, something beyond their comprehension. Archangel Michael says, step into the truth of your being. Let their words fall away like leaves in the wind. Stand in the power of your true self. They whisper behind closed doors, spreading their flawed perception. They think they shape the world with their words. But truth does not bend to their will. Type 555 to embrace your unshakable truth. They try to convince others of their vision, speaking as if their words hold authority. They describe you in ways that serve their own narratives, their own desires. But their descriptions are built on illusion, not truth. They say you look like something else, someone else, something their minds have conjured. They repeat it, reinforce it, attempt to make it real. But reality does not bend to their words, it stands apart, untouched. Archangel Michael says, their voices may be loud, but they hold no power over your truth. They believe they have control, that their words shape the world. But they are mistaken, for truth stands firm against falsehood. They see with eyes that do not understand. They look, but they do not truly see. Their perception is clouded by their own desires, their own fears, their own ignorance. Type 444 to be shielded from their misguided vision. They build their version of you brick by brick, word by word. They lay the foundation of falsehood and try to force you to stand upon it. But you do not have to accept their construction. You are not the reflection they cast upon you. You are not their molded figure, their carefully crafted illusion. You exist beyond the reach of their words. Archangel Michael says, stand in the light of your true form. Their shadows cannot touch what is illuminated by truth. Their hands cannot reshape what is already divine. The world listens, some believing, some doubting. Some take their words as truth, others feel a stirring deep inside, knowing something is off. The wise ones sense the deception, but the unaware follow blindly. Type 222 to awaken to the truth. They do not know the energy that flows through your being. They do not feel the light that surrounds you, the power that radiates from your core. They are blind to what truly exists within you. They speak from ignorance, yet believe they are wise. They declare their assumptions as fact, yet know nothing of reality. They are lost in their own illusions, trapped by their own words. Archangel Michael says, they cannot define what they do not understand. Their minds are small, their vision limited. They do not have the ability to see beyond their own delusions. They say you look like something, but what do they know? They compare, they label, they categorize. But you are beyond comparison, beyond labels, beyond their feeble understanding. Type 666 to shatter their illusions. Their voices rise, trying to drown out the truth. They push their narrative, trying to overwrite what is real. But the truth remains, silent yet unshaken. They do not understand the strength within you. They do not realize the power you hold. They think their words can shape reality, but reality does not bow to them. Archangel Michael says, "Let their words fall like dust." They are nothing more than echoes, fading into the void. Their illusions hold no weight against the force of truth. They think they have power, but they do not. They believe their words shape existence, but existence moves beyond them. They are small against the vastness of truth. Type 888 to rise above their deception. They will continue to speak, for they do not know silence. They will continue to spread their version of you, for they do not know truth. But their words are weightless, powerless, empty. You do not have to carry their burdens. You do not have to accept their words. You are free from their falsehoods, untouched by their lies. Archangel Michael says, your true form cannot be erased. No matter how much they speak, no matter how much they claim, your essence remains. They cannot touch what is beyond their reach. They may try, again and again. They may spread their illusions, whispering in corners, speaking in shadows. But truth stands, and lies crumble. Type 000 to stand unshaken in your divine form. They have always spoken, and they will not stop. They believe they hold control, believe they dictate reality. But their control is an illusion, and their power is an empty shell. The wise do not listen. The strong do not waver. Those who see the truth stand beyond their reach. Archangel Michael says, let them speak, for their words will fall into nothingness. The truth needs no defense. Reality stands on its own. They will exhaust themselves with their own falsehoods. They will spend their energy on illusions, never touching the truth. They are running in circles, trapped by their own words. Type 1212 to break free from their deception. They say you look like something, but they do not know. They say it with confidence, but confidence does not make it real. They say it with force, but force does not make it true. You do not have to argue. You do not have to fight. You only have to stand in your own truth. Archangel Michael says, truth needs no defense, for it cannot be erased. They can speak, they can shout, they can declare. But truth remains, untouched. They have no control over you. They have no power to shape you. Their words are empty, their voices fleeting. Type 7777 to stand beyond their reach. Their whispers do not change your reflection. Their voices do not shape your soul. Their words do not alter your existence. You are more than what they see. You are more than what they say. You are beyond their comprehension. Archangel Michael says, your form is divine, beyond their understanding. Let them speak, let them claim. It does not change what is real. They will watch, they will wonder. They will see their words fall to the ground, powerless. They will realize too late that truth cannot be rewritten. Type 9999 to seal yourself in truth. You stand above their words, untouchable. Their descriptions do not shape you. Their assumptions do not hold power. They may think they know. They may think they see. But they do not understand. Archangel Michael says, truth belongs to the unshaken. They will realize their mistake. They will see that words cannot shape reality. And when they do, it will be too late for them. The truth will have already stood strong, unmoved. Their words will fade, and you will remain. Type 1010 to walk in unbreakable truth. Their voices may rise, but they will not last. Their whispers may spread, but they will not hold. Their illusions may linger, but they will not stand. You remain, unshaken. You stand, untouched. You exist, beyond their reach. Archangel Michael says, let them speak, for their voices will fade into silence. And in the end, only truth will remain. Type 1111 to claim your true form. They think they have power in their words. They believe that by saying it enough times, it will become real. But repetition does not create truth. Truth exists beyond their feeble attempts to reshape it. They speak, they spread, they whisper, but their voices are weightless. Their words bounce off the surface of reality, never sinking deep enough to make an impact. They do not hold the authority they think they do. Archangel Michael says, words without truth are like smoke. They vanish into nothing. They rise for a moment, seeming strong, but the wind of truth scatters them into the void. They cannot hold on to what was never real. They call you things that do not belong to you. They paint pictures that do not reflect your form. They build illusions and expect you to live inside them. Type 1313 to break free from false images. They may not stop, because falsehood thrives in repetition. They may not listen, because their minds are locked in their own illusions. But that does not mean you have to carry the burden of their words. You are not their creation. You are not their perception. You are something beyond their ability to comprehend. Archangel Michael says, you do not have to wear the names they give you. Their labels are weak, their descriptions fragile. They cannot force you into their small understanding. They will realize, one day, that they were wrong. They will see that their words carried no power. But by then, you will have already risen far beyond their reach. Type 1414 to rise above their ignorance. They claim to see, but they are blind. They claim to know, but they are ignorant. They claim to define you, but their words hold no meaning. Their voices may fill the air, but they do not touch you. Their whispers may echo, but they do not shape you. You stand, untouchable. Archangel Michael says, their blindness is their own prison. They trap themselves in their own illusions, never realizing the truth is right before them. They cannot see beyond their own deception. You do not belong to their falsehoods. You do not have to bend to their illusions. You walk in truth, and truth cannot be altered by lies. Type 1515 to walk in unshaken truth. They gather, they murmur, they create stories. They spread them like seeds, hoping they will take root. But nothing false can grow in the soil of truth. They speak, hoping to convince others, hoping to convince themselves. But their words are like waves crashing against stone, they will never break what is solid. Archangel Michael says, truth is a fortress that no lie can penetrate. No matter how many times they speak, no matter how many believe them, their words will never change what is real. They watch you, waiting for their words to take effect. They wait for doubt, for hesitation, for you to believe in their deception. But you do not waver. Type 1616 to stand as a fortress against their words. They fear what they cannot understand. They attack what they cannot control. They try to reshape what does not belong to them. But you are beyond their reach. You are beyond their power. You are beyond their false words. Archangel Michael says, you are a force they cannot contain. They try to bind you with words, but you break free. They try to limit you with falsehoods, but you rise. They will see, in time, that their words were nothing. They will realize, too late, that truth never bowed to them. And when they do, their voices will finally fall silent. Type 1717 to silence the falsehoods forever. They will watch in disbelief as their words fail. They will see their illusions crumble. They will witness their falsehoods dissolve into nothing. And in that moment, they will understand. They will see the truth they tried to deny. But by then, it will be too late for them to change it. Archangel Michael says, truth stands eternal, no matter how many try to rewrite it. Their attempts are futile. Their words are weak. Their deception is powerless. You do not need to fight them. You do not need to convince them. You only need to stand in your own truth, and let their words fall away. Type 1818 to claim your eternal truth. They will move on, searching for new illusions to create. They will seek new targets for their falsehoods. But they will never truly succeed. Because truth always rises. Because truth cannot be erased. Because truth is beyond their control. Archangel Michael says, you are untouchable in your truth. Stand firm. Let them speak. Let them watch as their voices fade into silence. For in the end, only truth remains. Type 1919 to walk forever in your true form. They whisper still, clinging to their illusions. They refuse to let go, hoping their words will take root. But no matter how often they repeat their deception, it does not become reality. Their voices grow frantic, desperate. They sense the power slipping from their grasp. They see their words failing, yet they refuse to admit the truth. Archangel Michael says, the more they struggle, the weaker their falsehoods become. Lies do not grow stronger with time, they only unravel. The weight of truth will crush every illusion they have built. They point, they accuse, they insist. They want you to see yourself through their eyes, to accept the image they have created. but you are not their creation. Type 2020 to see yourself as you truly are. They speak of you as if they own your reflection. They tell others what you look like, what you must be. They craft stories, weaving their falsehoods like threads in a web. But the web is weak, and truth is a flame that burns away all deceit. Their illusions cannot hold you. Their words cannot bind you. Archangel Michael says, their falsehoods are but shadows, fading before the light. They may believe in their own deception, but that belief does not make it real. They have trapped themselves in their own delusions. You move beyond their reach. You walk in a realm they cannot understand. They see only the surface, never the depth of your being. Type 2121 to step beyond their illusions. They may try to convince the world, but the world is not blind. Truth has a way of making itself known. No matter how many lies they weave, the truth will always slip through. They hope to see you doubt yourself. They hope to hear you question your own reflection. But you are beyond doubt, beyond hesitation, beyond their reach. Archangel Michael says, doubt is their weapon, but you are shielded. They wish to weaken you, but their power is an illusion. The moment you reject their words, they lose all control. They will begin to see the cracks in their deception. They will notice that their words no longer hold the weight they once did. And soon, their voices will grow silent. Type 2222 to shatter their words forever. They may gather, seeking comfort in their numbers. They may repeat their falsehoods, thinking that unity will strengthen their lies. But no amount of repetition will turn falsehood into truth. They believe that if enough people say it, it must be real. But reality does not bow to the will of the misguided. The truth stands unshaken, no matter how many voices cry against it. Archangel Michael says, truth is not a democracy. It does not require approval, agreement, or permission. It simply is. And no number of voices can rewrite it. Their whispers are nothing against the force of truth. Their illusions are powerless in the face of reality. Their words are fleeting, but truth is eternal. Type 2323 to stand in the eternal light of truth. They watch, waiting for you to stumble. They hope for signs of weakness, for hesitation in your step. But you move forward, untouched by their words. They see their failure, but they cannot accept it. They hold on to their illusions, refusing to acknowledge their own blindness. But reality does not wait for them to catch up. Archangel Michael says, they will be left behind in their own darkness. While you move forward in truth, they remain trapped in their falsehoods. Their own deception is their prison. You are free. You are untouchable. You are beyond their reach. Type 2424 to walk in your freedom. Their voices are growing weaker now. Their words no longer hold the same weight. They are beginning to see the cracks in their deception, the unraveling of their illusion. Some of them hesitate. Some begin to doubt what they once believed. Some start to question the very words they once spoke with such certainty. Archangel Michael says, truth will always reveal itself in time. They may resist it, fight it, deny it, but in the end, they cannot escape it. Truth does not need permission to exist. And when the truth stands before them, undeniable and unshaken, they will have no choice but to see. Their words will turn to dust in their mouths. Type 2525 to watch their illusions crumble. They will try one last time, a final desperate attempt to hold on. They will raise their voices, trying to drown out the truth. But it is too late. The illusion is shattered. Their deception is broken. And they stand in the ruins of their own falsehoods. Archangel Michael says, they have lost, and they know it. No matter how much they fought, no matter how much they spoke, they were never in control. The truth was always stronger. And now, you walk forward, free from their illusions. They can no longer touch you. Their words can no longer reach you. Type 2626 to leave them behind forever. They stand in silence, watching. The power they thought they had is gone. The false image they created has been erased. They will wonder how it all slipped through their fingers. They will question how their words lost their strength. But deep down, they will know. Archangel Michael says, they always knew their words were weak. They fought not for truth, but for control. And control built on deception was always destined to collapse. Now they must live with their failure. Now they must watch as you walk forward, untouched, unshaken, unstoppable. Type 2727 to claim your victory over their lies. They cannot follow you now. Their illusions no longer bind you. Their deception no longer affects you. They will try to hold on to the past, to the falsehoods they created. But the past is gone, and they are left behind. Archangel Michael says, you walk a path they can never follow. They may call out, but you do not turn back. You move forward, leaving their illusions behind forever. The world will see you as you truly are. The truth will shine through, undeniable. And their voices will fade into silence. Type 2828 to step fully into your truth. It is over. Their words are gone. Their illusions have crumbled. You are free. You are untouchable. You are beyond their reach. Archangel Michael says, you have won. Walk forward now, without fear, without doubt. The truth is yours, forever. Type 2929 to seal your victory in truth.